It's another grocery run for Beatrice, a retired nurse. Prices have reached record highs, but filling her cart is no longer a financial burden. This thanks to a state-sponsored monthly allowance of €150 in the form of a virtual currency.
This label, which you can recognize easily by its green color, means you can pay using Mona.
Out of 1,400 products sold here, 200 can be purchased using Mona, from pantry staples to organic, locally grown produce and meat. This co-op references 50 local producers.
We should all be given the possibility to eat healthy and local food. What's the point of shipping food across the globe? It's really bad for the planet and for us too.
At the checkout, Beatrice can leave with €80 worth of groceries, but only €30 will come from her own pocket.
It's done automatically. You have 50.31 Mona and €30.49 left to pay by card or check.
400 people in the Bordeaux region are now part of the program. 300 of them were selected in a drawing representing all social backgrounds. They all contribute to a common fund based on their means, but the biggest donation comes from local authorities and associations. Households receive their Monas, €75 each, and an additional 75 per family member. The virtual currency can then be used in selected grocery stores and local farms. Jacques Bosset's organic farm is one of them.
This is our nursery, where we grow our own crops. We have a large selection, about 45 different kinds of vegetables. Therefore, our veggie boxes, 120 boxes per week approximately.
He says joining the initiative was a form of activism to prove that seasonal local veggies aren't just for the elite who can't afford it. This without having to compromise on his own income.
We've kept our prices, and now we'll be able to sell more to new clients, which means potentially increasing our revenue. Our prices are non-negotiable. We can't make concessions.
The farm is less than a hectare in size, a stark contrast to vast expanses of land in intensive agriculture. 4 people work in the fields, some deciding to join to lead a different life.
The supermarket culture was ingrained in me. I couldn't see why it could be harmful. Certain diseases like obesity or cancer can be linked to the way we eat.
Nearly 30 farms and stores have entered the program. Beneficiaries meet on a monthly basis to vet new sellers based on a list of environmental and social criteria. In today's gathering, a butcher receives the stamp of approval. It's also a chance for members to collect their vegetable boxes from producers.
Tonight I'm going home to cook with my veggies. I have so many ideas, especially with the cabbage. That's my favorite.
For this sheep owner struggling to get by, it's been life-changing.
Thanks to the program, I can go grocery shopping again, because until recently I could only go to food banks.
The trial will last for a year. If successful, organizers hope that government funding will help prolong the experiment. Meanwhile, in France, the number of people relying on food banks has increased by almost 30% in 3 years.